Hello students, today I will discuss on advanced concern about modeling in AI. These topics contained in your textbook AI for class 10 CBSE board under part B unit number 1. Yesterday I already discussed about unit 2 of part B, advanced section ethical concern about AI, that already discussed in the last video. But today I will discuss on AI modeling. Let's begin. First thing is that very important, revisiting AI, ML, DL. Let's start by clarifying the relationship between these three interconnected fields. These are all interconnected. Mind it. Remember it. Think of it as a set of nested boxes. First one is AI, goal of creating machines with human-like intelligence. This includes abilities like thinking, learning, problem solving and decision making. This is called AI. Already you have known about AI definition. This is the first and big picture, or big circle is AI. Under this big circle or big picture, next subdomain or sub tools under AI, machine learning, that actually say in conceptually that learning from data. And the last part is DL, actually this meaning deep learning, the power of neural networks. You can see this diagram that describes the relationship between AI, ML and DL. The big circle is AI is the overall goal, all achievement to make smart machines. And the second nested circle is ML is a way to achieve AI by learning computers learn from data. And the internal circle discuss about DL. DL actually is a powerful tool within ML that uses deep neural networks for complex learning. This is the actually interconnected between this AI, ML and DL. Second section is about common terminologies used with data. To understand how AI and ML models work, we need to be familiar with some fundamental data related terms. These are, first one is data. This is the raw material, the raw information in various forms. This is called data. Second one is data set, a structured collection of data organized for a specific purpose, often used for training or evaluating models. This is called data set. And the third one is features, a specific characteristics or attributes of the data points that model examines to learn patterns. If you make a table, you must put column name or field name, right? This column name or field name is like as features. Next content is terminology is labels. The answers or categories associated with the data points is supervised learning. And the fifth one is training data, the portion of the data set used to teach the AI or ML model to identify patterns and relationship between features. And the next point is tested data, a separate portion of the data set that the model has never seen during training. It is used to evaluate the model's ability to generalize and make accurate prediction on new unseen data. Right? Got it? This is called testing data. Next, model. The learned relationship or recipe created by the AI or ML algorithm after being trained on the training data. Next, prediction. The output or guess made by the trained model when it encounters new unlabeled data. And the last is accuracy, the common metric used to evaluate the performance of a classification model, that is called accuracy. These are all the common terminologies which are used with data. Next section is modeling. Now let's talk about the process of modeling in the context of AI and machine learning. Creating a representation of a real world problem or pattern using data and algorithm, that is called modeling. What is the purpose for modeling? Make useful prediction about future outcomes. Second one is perform classification by assigning data points. And third one is valuable insights. Provide valuable insight and understanding of the underlying data patterns. And finally, the outcome will be a mathematical formula in linear regression, a set of if then else rules in decision trees, a complex neural network with millions or even millions parameters in deep learning. And the next topic is, what is neural network? Deep learning relies heavily on a specific type of model called a neural network. You can see the diagram of neural network in the right side. Neural networks are inspired by the structure and function of the human brain. The basic structure that consists of three layers. One is input layer, second one is hidden layer, third one is output layer. How input layer works? Input layer receives the raw data as input, and hidden layer one or more intermediate layers between the input and output layers where most of the complex processing and pattern recognition occurs. And the last one is output layer, produce the final result or prediction of the model. This is called the output layer. The information flow. How information flow? Data flow through the network in the direction starting from the input layer, passing through the hidden layers, and finally reach output layer. In this way, the data flows. Processing. Each artificial neuron receives input from the neurons in the previous layer. It performs a mathematical calculation on these inputs. Associated weights represent the strength of the connection. Weight means strength of the connection. And a bias. The result is then passed through an activation function. When model is activated, this is called the activation of function. And finally, learning. Neural networks learn by the iteratively adjusting these weights and biases during the training process, right? So this is called about this is called in detail, in summary but detail about neural network. And the last content is how does AI makes a decision. The process of how AI can makes a decision can vary depending on the specific type of AI system, right? The underlying models. The general steps are: first one is learning from data, second one is building a model, third one is applying the model to new data, and the fourth one is making a prediction or classification, and the fifth one is taking action. But sixth point is varies by type. One is rule based system, second one traditional machine learning model, and third one is deep learning model. So in this way AI can make a decision. In this content, by in this chapter, these topics mainly discussed. These are comprehensive but summary type that make easy to learn, to understand for your study. So today this is the last topics. The today class is over now. If any doubts, you must comment me, and I assure I must review further. That helps you to make understanding and better understanding. Stay healthy, stay well. Thank you.